Hello and welcome to the weekly update for Friday, the 8th of November 2025. I hope you enjoyed bonfire night and fireworks, if that's your thing. If you've got pets and animals, I hope they were happy too. All done hopefully for this year. So a couple of bits and pieces for you, really. We had a good turnout last Saturday at the PA meeting at the Port and Anchor in Ellesmere Port. Covered quite a lot of things. I think it was probably fairly direct, really, in telling people what you needed from them. I think some thought that was maybe more direct, and others thought it was less direct. I suppose the truth lies somewhere between the two. The simple reality is that we may well be a collaborative organization. We may well be encouraging people to contribute and to bring their own way of contributing. But at the end of the day, we have to do it within, if you like, a set of rules or things that we can all do and pull in the same direction on. And if I'm asking people to do that, that's not at all unreasonable. So, that's kind of how it was, really. A few things that were worth kind of mentioning and sharing with you, and there's a full summary of the meeting on the website. There's a written summary. The magic of artificial intelligence has created a written summary for us, which is on the website if you want to have a look. But a couple of things to highlight, really. Very much kind of emphasised the sense of the values that we have in Northwest Care Co-Operative. So we talked kind of about being kind. When others need help, we will help them. About being welcoming, we make everyone comfortable enough to ask for help when needed. Being supportive, we take account of members' personal challenges and make reasonable adjustment for them. And being grateful, we accept that reasonable adjustment is made to support us, and we don't ask others to do anything unreasonable. And I think that's quite an important kind of set of values that we've begun to identify and that was generated really from discussion with some of our members over the last few weeks. I think it's also interesting in the summary and to talk about what we covered in the meeting that we've got some quite big plans for the future, and we're looking to take the whole kind of community that is Northwest Care Co-Operative to be much more than just a provider of support. And there's some interesting things we're hoping to look at over the next few years. These include trying to generate some more purposeful activity, volunteering, and maybe employment opportunities or income generating at least opportunities for some of our members, and trying to design how we can do that. We're also looking at more work around what we call moving forward, which is how we can support our members after some of the family members who support them are no longer around to do so. And we're also looking, perhaps in the longer term future, about how we can support people with housing, perhaps even by buying our own property that we can rent and we can allow people to live in with support. And I mean, that's a big picture, a big sort of aspiration for the future, but it's the kind of thing we'd be keen to look into over the next few years to generate that kind of community that's more of a provider around the people who are our members. Long way to go on that, but every journey starts with a single step, as they say, and it's keen that we're interested in looking at that. A couple of other things by way of news. A reminder of the craft fair that Fayre's running on the 23rd of November at Live between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. All part of her fundraising activities for the London Marathon, and we'll be generating more activities for people to be involved in and raise a bit of cash between now and April, and you'll hear more about those as we go on. And all working towards not only the marathon but a number of events between now and then. Apart from that, I hope you have a great weekend and look forward to catching up with you next week.